the Dietitian with Sally Sawaya from Sally's Diet Right.
So welcome to Radio 1, Sally Sawaya.
Thank you, Gavin.
Welcome back. It's nice to see you.
Nice to see you too.
So many guests this morning. I can't cope with all these guests. So Sally will ask your question if you have a question on nutrition this morning. Sally is from Sally's Diet Right in Matai Lab, and she can answer any question you might have on anything to do with nutrition.
Mm-hmm. Nutrition, healthy living, having a healthy diet, anything like that.
Because of course we are what we eat.
We are.
So eating, of course, is very important.
Eat
All
healthy.
the stars, they have dietitians that they talk to every day. So you can talk to a dietitian for free on Gavin Ford in the morning. What would you like to ask? 03887 000 is our WhatsApp number. What would you like to ask Sally, the dietitian, this morning?
Well, one question here is from a guy who's quite thin, but he has a new belly. His belly has just started forming. And he wants to
you must be
remove
like
it
30,
before.
37, because when you get to like 37.
After 30.
Yeah, it starts.
So he wants to remove it before summer. He says, I work out 16 hours a day and I work 16 hours a day, and the belly started appearing since I started working 2 jobs. So it seems like he's working more and more and more.
I guess
What can
he's
he do?
sitting more and more. I think that's the problem. And maybe he's eating a little bit more than he used to. So having a sedentary lifestyle will definitely pile on the pounds. And if he's eating a bit more fatty food, if he's having more deliveries, food deliveries, unhealthy food, then definitely it will show.
Yeah.
What I advise is try at least 4 to 5 times a week to do some exercise, walking around, brisk walking, anything that he can do in the middle of the day. If he doesn't have time in the morning or in the evening, at least during his lunch break to move a bit. Be careful about his food. He has to have low-fat foods. Take care of his carbs at night. Don't have too much carbs. Choose the brown carbs, meaning oats, meaning whole grain breads, burghul, brown rice, brown pasta instead of the white counterparts.
Okay.
And exercise. That's the most important thing I can say.
Is it possible to exercise once a week, or is it much better to exercise a few times a week?
For good health, it's recommended to exercise 5 times, minimum of 5 times a week for half an hour.
Oh my God. It's
For
quite a
weight
lot.
loss, you have to exercise 1 hour almost every day.
Wow.
That's the recommendation, I mean.
Yeah, so it's quite a lot. I guess it also
Yes.
depends on what you're doing, though. Which
Yeah,
type
if it's
of
high
exercise.
intensity, you can squeeze in half an hour, it would be great.
Okay.
I've got a question for you about white flour. Now, somebody told me that white flour is, because it's been bleached, the stomach doesn't know what to do with it because it's been bleached, and it stores it as fat. Is that true?
What's true is that if you choose the brown, it's definitely better because everything whole grain is associated with less fat, especially less belly fat. So definitely you have to be wise when choosing your carbs in case if it was flour or bread or pasta and everything. So if you choose half of your grain as whole, it's definitely good for the tummy, for the digestion, for everything. Because the white doesn't have any fiber, so that's why the digestion is not as easy or as smooth as the one with whole grain, because it has fiber to help facilitate its digestion and absorption in the body.
Any more questions there?
Yeah, we do. Somebody says, I have Gilbert syndrome or Gilbert syndrome. Can I take growth hormones or supplements for my workout? I'm trying to figure out what that is. Gilbert syndrome.
I mean, if you're going to take any
It's a
hormones,
liver disorder.
I think it's better to consult the doctor concerning these medical problems.
Okay, so you don't want to answer questions on that. So consult your doctor if you can on that. Any more questions there?
Yeah, Diala says, I want to know what food can decrease my belly, and plus not oats or whole grains because it gives me trouble in my stomach and intestines. So what foods other than that?
So she has like
Bloating, maybe?
Bloating, musran ghaliz we say in Arabic. If she wants to, again, like I told you before, it's the exercise. It's the type of exercise too. She needs to do some cardio, then some toning for the belly area, and to eat healthy overall, like fruits, vegetables. If she cannot have whole grains, she can have a little bit of the white counterparts, but again, she can have like a little bit of whole grain. Everybody can digest it. It's only the legumes, which is the beans, the adas, the fasulia. These can give her. These are problem foods for her. She can go to other foods for that.
I can't eat those
drink
things.
lots of water. Yeah.
Because if I eat lentils or anything to do with beans, I've got this massive stomach and I've got terrible pains for like a week afterwards.
Yeah.
It takes ages for me to digest those stuff.
People react differently to that, to different foods.
Only these because they cause bloating. But
Yeah.
other foods, I mean, everybody can digest almost all the foods.
Yeah. Somebody's asking about palm oil. Is palm oil bad?
There are two types of oils that we don't really recommend: palm oil and coconut oil, because they have
Oh, you don't recommend coconut oil?
lots of saturated fats. Saturated fats is the fat similar to the fat available in animal foods, so it may increase your blood cholesterol, triglycerides, and cause some heart problems in the future. So we go towards the vegetable oils such as corn oil, safflower, sunflower. Olive oil is a very good
Excellent,
choice, and
right?
of course canola. I do advise that they cook with canola because it's very similar in constitution as the olive oil, with an extra added value, the omega-3 fats.
Okay, one more question from Tony. Thanks, Tony, for this.
Are potatoes recommended during diets or after workout? I mean, poached and roasted in the oven, not fries.
Yes, potatoes is an excellent food. I do recommend that he takes it with the skin because it has the fiber and the vitamins and minerals. Potato, if he takes it during his meal, like 2 to 4 hours before his workout, it's an excellent source of carbs to load his muscles. Even after his workout, also he can incorporate it with a protein food like meat, chicken, turkey, or cheese, or anything. It's really great.
So let's hear it for the baked potato.
Love the potato.
Don't put any zibdi on it, though. Not too much
Oh,
zibdi.
that's the best kind.
No butter, no fatty cheese.
Thank you, Sally, from
Sally.
Sally's
Bye-bye.
Diet Right.